I went ahead and proceeded to collect all that stuff we needed off camera. So I need to make the deployment thing inside first. The mobile vehicle bay. It's a big one. Yes, I will release it. Alright, please bind it to the quick slot. Thank you. And lime. Sea truck. And since we already have it in our inventory, go ahead and put the depth upgrade in there. 300 meter depth from the start. Pretty darn good. Alright, now in my travels, I found a PDA. I did not want to pick that up until I was recording, so I will head on over to it. And here we are in the sea truck. Not anywhere near as fast or as agile as the sea moth, but I'll take what we can get. PDA was in here. Oh, okay, that was a news article. That was the news article about the ship from the first game disappearing. The Aurora. Right. Alright, so we have the Delta Station dock, which I'm going to go over to the Delta Station dock first. Better having the vehicle around me. There's those scary looking things. Now, if I wanted to, I could explore these thermal vents a bit deeper. I think we can actually access a very interesting part of the area from the top. There's my frame rate going down. Yes, it's the surface. Save the game real quick. And let's turn that back off. 60 FPS cap on this display. Save. We're going to keep this beacon here, just so that we always have a point of reference.
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah. I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
Damn right you will. Alright, let's go explore this island. Flashlight!
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
At least they were kind enough to leave us an automated message. But, lady, I've got places to be, and I am not quite sure where I need to be, where they are. Hello, Thermal Lily from the beginning of the game. Hello, crystalline sulfur I don't have to risk my life for. Hello, big old communication tower. Horseshoe shrubs. Horseshoe shrub nuts. Take a couple of those. Oh, wow. Pretty widespread of, you know, I'm just gonna consume some nuts right here. This is such an awkward. My nuts and shame. Pick up snow? That was weak. You know what? I think computer and the recording just does not like to record snow. I think that's what it is. Snow seems to be the difficulty. It's pretty close. It stays at 60 while I'm in the caves. When I'm outside, there's snow. Yep, there it goes. Dang. Have a mineral. I'm not gonna take the time to read those. And put them up and pause them if you like. But whenever you're reading it, it's usually flavor texts.
You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Very agile prawn suit there, I must say.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Clearly.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Right on. Also, very well placed nook to fall down. I'm gonna warm up real quick. Delta Station. First, raid the base. Build a fragment. Already got one of those. still seeing some screen tearing on my end, so I'm going to put the V-Sync back on. Go from there. Oh boy, tons of scanning. I apologize for the blueprint synthesized. You're gonna hear a lot. Oh! It's not saying it, Punch. Oh, there we go.
New blueprint synthesized.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
New C-Truck X12. Keep calm and truck on. Very nice. Oh, yes, and you also get to scan every employee's bed because they have a different design for each.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out, although she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes, but I guess that's normal under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Status report. Sector 0 Regent 2 active human life forms detected. Unauthorized habitat construction and vehicular activity detected. They totally know we're here. Recommendation: observe and prepare. possible intervention. Wow. I would have thought one person, let alone two, and, you know, seeing scans of illegal vehicular activity would be grounds for get the hell down there and find out who it is. But, no. Apparently not. Operating manual. It talks about test mode and activate test mode, and then if you activate test mode, the machine goes through its procedures, but it's also shut off as well. So it's pretty much telling us how to turn this thing off.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
She was also reassigned to Outpost Zero. I guess this would be good for listening to these.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little Oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuber as nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy panglings. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear Xenoworks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you. Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about
Diamonds
them.
in there.
My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize. Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
I should have guessed Altera would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me. She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
Right. So... we got a very good piece of information from that base. And that was a map. Also, we got the modification station. We have a lot of great things for building the base, and we will very soon. However, I have found that perhaps it is best to wait until we get to where we're going to be doing the most land. Now, we were at Delta Station, which was on that island. Okay? Now, according to my compass, that's... okay, so the island is south-southeast. So if the island is south, that means we're in this area right here. Which means Outpost 0 is to our north somewhere. And then you have Phi Robotics, which is over here to the west, and then Omega Lab, which is classified biological research. If there's Kara research happening, that's where that's happening. And then the Kappa mining site. Definitely mineral, definitely equipment. But we're closer to the Outpost 0 than we are pretty much anywhere else. So we're going to go ahead and locate that bad boy. And don't worry, it's not going to be too hard to find. But I am going to make a deployable waterproof locker. Just a little extra storage. Something to hold all this gold and mineral in. Some of this plant life too. Pick that up. Nope. Put that back. Excuse me. It's floating away from me. There we go. Made some room. Could also make some water too. Let's grab some bladderfish. Oh, hey, look. Bladderfish. Ah, plenty right in front of us. That should do it. One more. Alright, so let's go north. Actually, I have a landmark. Where's that landmark? I can't see because of the storm. Right around here. Get our sea glide going. We have a spare battery on us, so we're good to go. Oh, there's the arch. Free food. Aw, yeah. Here, one trying to chase me. Oh, that's right there. Here we are. Very remote. Why am I throwing this away? Eat them. Outpost 0. And more importantly, bronze suit fragments. Yes. And we're free. So through the door. Oh, look. More scanning. It's your field. Stand tall. Be singular.
Motivational posters were banned from XenoWorks following a lengthy discussion at the annual company retreat 3 years ago. This poster is technically contraband.
Indoor grow beds. Right. Phantom fruit. Gives a lot of body heat. Yeah, it's a neat effects for this game. For this chapter, anyway. Water filtration. Quarters.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Apparently doing a maintenance project. And here's Lillian Bench, who gave us the message initially. She also is on maintenance. Okay.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold, no more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right, now's my time. I've got this.
My darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost Zero, doing nothing much. Just cataloguing things, plants, the occasional animal, but it's mostly ice where I am, so there's not a lot of new stuff to find. Svea and Oren, you know how you get bored when your hover dance teacher makes you practice skills 15 minutes over schedule and it eats up your freestyle time? It's a bit like that. But I have a new roommate, Samantha, a roboticist. You should see her little Pengling box. Oren, you'd love them. But she got management upset. I guess this is just where they send you if they decide you're too much trouble. I'm kind of glad she's here, though. I was getting lonely. I'm still trying quietly. I don't want any more trouble to figure out where I went wrong. I was sure. I picked up a distress signal. I was right on top of it, and then it just stopped. What if someone, an architect, is still down there and needs help? I'll be home before I ever get to find out, and it will fall to some future researcher to come and find out, I guess. I hope. But I can't wait to be home with you. When are you going to send me some more art? There's still a patch of bare wall here that could use some colour and a touch of genius. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're still proud of me. I'm proud of you. Hey, Sam. You want to say hi to my kids?
Okay.
Oh, Potato. I miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
They caught one of the little machines. Sounds like it's still active in there. I don't like that.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Was she right? Could there be architects living on this planet? Altera really messed up if they got that one wrong.
really is pushing us to go check out that alien sanctuary spot next, which we will. We have a vehicle, got a lot of good equipment. We'll do that, and then we'll go find out what happened to Sam. This used to be the beginning of the game. Keypad here. There used to be a white room lock here. Not there anymore. But yeah, you would run from this area. You were already on the planet as if you had already been hired by Altera. It'd be a big old storm, and you would have to run, and there'd be this strike of lightning, and then there was a path up here you would take and run all the way to your base and watch your base get nailed by an avalanche. That's how your survival story began. Also, I left my sea truck behind. Silly me. I used my sea glide. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that far at all. Also now have an ion cube in our inventory. Door's right here.
I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but geez, it's practically off the map. Who names an inhabitable place Outpost Zero? Sounds like a prison. Most people would jump at the opportunity to get paid and sit and do nothing. Not Sam. She was always ready to work, and always looking to make things better. I can't believe Altera cut her down while she was just getting started. And they have the nerve to call her negligent? I think they drove her to an extreme. What did they want Sam to do out there? Fix faulty wiring kits and, I don't know, write poetry to pass the time? Nothing wrong with poetry, but they hired her to do what she was best at, build robots. She must have been miserable out here.
Right, let's go to an alien sanctuary. far. I do want to go down this valley that we did pass. That's some familiar looking architecture. Touch up my sea truck there a bit.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than that. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer. Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component!
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello? This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Look how heavy these pieces are. Oh, I can't shove it. I'm assuming they are super heavy. fell. Ouch, my ankles.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your databank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
This is just telling you to find alien technology to help you get clues to his body parts as well as alien tech yourself. Alright, well, I'm getting a little tired, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. This processed and hopefully uploaded before the night is out. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.